Greetings and gratitude. Happy birthday, January 30th. Your power thought or affirmation is today I will let go of expectations and let happiness in. Another way to phrase this is today I relinquish our pre-existing conceptions of what joy will entail on this day. Or whatever way you would like to phrase the affirmation for yourself. Welcome and greetings and gratitude. Thank you for being here on this birthday. This video is intended for all those who would like to learn more about the daily zodiac, those born on this day, or those who know someone who was born on this day would like to learn more about the archetype. So I appreciate you being here at this time. So I'm using the encyclopedia birthdays as a reference and the Beyond Lemuria Oracle cards. I'm going to extrapolate my own information and add my own unique energy into this reading. So I appreciate you being here. And I will begin just to let you know, have you felt an arm on your shoulder? Have you felt assured? Have you felt a pat on the back recently? Have you felt like everything's going to be fine? Because that is your archetype. You have that within you, even when everything is not fine. You have that assurance that it will be in time. So it's a very confident in convictions and beliefs and really stick to the personal mark on things, and someone who wants to make things their own, but like maybe in political or social causes are really passionate about this. And if you didn't already know, your sun sign is Aquarius. Your lucky days are Saturday and Sunday, especially when they fall on the 3rd and 4th of the month. Your birthday ruler is a philosopher. When you think of things, when you conceive things, and when you look at them internally in your mind space and you can kind of deconstruct what the thing is, the thought, it really allows philosophy to bloom. This idea of thinking about thinking. A lot of people don't look in that deep into the deconstruction of the thing. That is a good, deconstructionist is a good another term for this archetype. And your lucky colors are sky blue and all shades of purple, and birthstone is amethyst. I'm getting really powerful amethyst as a crystal as well. So this, take anything in this reading as fact if it resonates and leave if it doesn't. Positive, negative, and destiny, this is just interpretations, and there's multiple unique variations of it. So you're driven, but you're outspoken. You are untrustful, but gracious. You are temperamental, but creative. I would also say you are understanding, but then narrow. You don't want to do the research, but you have a lot of knowledge. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And the destiny is that you will find a way to respect your values and share that with other people, with other destination paths, with other people in your life, with other concepts in your reality. So by showing direct action, by showing people how that you can be that positive difference, how you can help someone in some way to be that difference, even small or big, whatever small way that it looks small to you, it might be big to someone else. And what may be big to you is massive, huge, and profound to someone else. Because how you perceive and how you understand these things, and how you are able to transmagnify, change them in their own way, that lets them flow naturally like a stream. Because when there's something blocking it, it prevents that natural force because that artificial thing is built up in it. So once that can be removed, even if that artificial thing was natural to begin with, it is not there in the natural space. So once it's being removed, it allows this flow in. I always get the image of waves crashing underneath a pier. If you're standing underneath a pier, it looks like a doorway into the ocean. This massive pathway, and the waves just come crashing through. it's very difficult to sell a boat through that. You have to go to the either outside of the pier if you want to sell through. Even if it's a huge pier, it's going to be still difficult to sell through it. And social science, social energies, I'm getting really strong for this archetype, and that is a huge part of the destiny as well. For career, it's really someone who's educated, who helps people. I see someone who's in maybe legal assistance, pilots, navigators, consultants, travel guides, social workers, uh, counselors, tour guides, directors, and maybe even producers in like film. So there's a self-assurance and strong convictions. The thing you believe, the thing that drives you, pushes you, motivates you, propels you to the highest point. But when you feel the puttering, when you think that it's not working the way you want it to, how are you going to continue? Are you going to rock back and give up, or are you going to take a breath, ground yourself like a tree, and then walk like an nth from Lord of the Rings and just be that mighty tree person just like walking down the hill, be like, acorns. Okay. Acorn is also a symbol I'm getting very strongly for this archetype here. For love, you really want a partner. You don't want a relationship. Like, I get that really strong, but your plans and social needs need to align. Like, you can't. I don't really see a possible relationship lasting where, like, there's a lot of disagreements and there's not a lot of laughter. There's a lot of arguments. Like, if there's more arguments than laughter, I don't think it's going to work. You want more laughter than arguments. Some people don't agree with that, but for the most part, I think that archetype is that way. There might be some anxiety, mood swings, emotional stuff going on. After the age of 21 or even 51, there's going to be a significant turning point where there is more aggressive confidence and more like being strong, doing the things that other people say you can't do, doing those once in a lifetime things that you wanted so strong your whole life to finally make it happen, to climb and move mountains and fear the generosity of spirit, to just feel it completely in you and know that it is so huge, more than you can ever conceive of. It's this massive thing. So I hope this gave you some clarity, because coping with being left alone while others enjoy company you long for, meaning that like that's what the book says. The best way I would rephrase that is a great challenge could be dealing with the idea that others' progression is separate from your progression and how to come to terms with that reality. And the best way to move forward is to just accept people for what they are. Don't expect anything from anybody. And just know that some people will agree with you, some people will disagree with you positively or violently. But there's a whole spectrum of that. So don't completely judge, and look at your own biases and prejudice and see how you can overcome some of those in a way to help other people and help the other generations. Okay, I'm going to now go to the card. The Internal Explorer. You look inward for adventure. You find it outside you, yes. But within you, there is so much to explore. You look inside in this next year. I really see that in this next 12 months of your life, you will see this powerful world inside you. You explore the vastness, the beauty, the depths that no one has ever even thought of thinking about. I can't even use words to explain, because these are your own ideas, these are your own concepts existing around you, ringing, chiming, and creating whatever you want. If an accident in your mind happens, as that explorer, that accident is only a trail to the thing you wanted to see anyway. Because in this next year, you will look more at the blossoms, more at the joys, more at the inward light, and see that yes, you can explore around you, but also within you. There's both the aurora outside and the aurora inside. Look forward in both cases and let that strapulating light, let that unique frequency of energies come in and synchronize with yourself in its greatest form. I wish you a happy and joyous birthday.